What if I told you there is a princess who's not just beautiful, but also fighting a secret battle that affects millions? Meet Tengku Puteri Iman Afzan, the Malaysian royal who's about to change how we see mental health forever. You might think that growing up as a princess means a life of luxury and ease, but for Tengku Puteri Iman Afzan, it was everything but butterflies and rainbow. Let's talk about how this Malaysian royal turned her personal struggles into a powerful mission to help others. Imagine being a teenager, surrounded by wealth and privilege, yet battling an invisible enemy. That's exactly what Tengku Iman faced during her adolescence. She wasn't fighting off paparazzi or dealing with royal duties. She was grappling with anxiety. She didn't know what was wrong and didn't ask for help, something she wished she had done. Can you believe it? A princess with anxiety. It's not something you hear about every day, right? Let's follow the compelling transformation of Tengku Iman as she steps from the shadows into the spotlight, a modern-day princess on a quest not for riches, but for mental health advocacy. Her journey kicks off in the cocoon of royalty, where her striking beauty and regal lifestyle seem to predefine her destiny. She was only 12 or 13 when she knew something was off, but didn't know she had anxiety. She was constantly overthinking, nervous and super sensitive emotionally. But when you are young and fragile, that's when you need to take care of your mental health the most, and she realizes that now. She wishes she was taught about mental health education in school and was equipped with the literacy to detect signs or red flags early on. But here is where it gets fascinating. Instead of hiding her struggles, she decided to use her experiences to make a difference. She thought, if I, a princess, can struggle with mental health, how many others out there are suffering in silence? And just like that, a mental health champion was born. Tengku Iman's true quest is fueled by personal battles with anxiety. Like every hero, she faces challenges, confronting societal stigma and her own struggles, ultimately emerging as a champion for mental health. Now let's dive into her background. She was born into a royal family of Malaysia on November 11, 1992 in Kuala Lumpur. She is the eldest daughter of Abdullah of Pahang, the current head of the House of Bendahara, from his second wife, Julia Abdul Raiz, who was a Malaysian former model and actress. Growing up, she certainly enjoyed unimaginable privileges like any princess would. She attended the University of Nottingham in England, where she studied political science. And get this, she didn't study how to be a princess. Nope, she dove headfirst into politics. That's right, this princess has got brains to match her beauty. When she became Princess of Pahang, she was involved in various royal and charitable activities. She always had a strong interest in education and has been involved in initiatives promoting literacy and learning. Now, you might be wondering, but what exactly did she do to help others? Well, Tengku Iman didn't just talk the talk. She walked the walk. In January 2021, she co-founded the Green Ribbon Group. This isn't your average royal charity. It's a full-on mission to create a holistic mental health care ecosystem in Malaysia. It's an institute drawing on education and empathy, just like her own story, blending royal charm and intellectual prowess with a mission to inspire millions. Pretty impressive, right? She is swapping tiaras for green ribbons and fancy galas for awareness campaigns. Now that's what I call a royal makeover. And let me tell you, she is not just all talk. Tengku Puteri Iman Afzan is putting in the work to reduce the stigma around mental health in Malaysia. She is speaking at conferences, meeting with health professionals, and using her royal influence to push for better mental health policies. It's like she is on a one-woman mission to change the way an entire country thinks about mental health. But wait, there is more. Tengku Iman didn't stop there. She took her advocacy to the next level with a move that shocked many. On World Suicide Day 2020, she stood up and called for the decriminalization of suicide in Malaysia. Now that's bold. She argued that making suicide a crime doesn't address the root causes or reduce the number of suicides. Instead, it only adds to the stigma and suffering of those struggling with mental health issues. Tengku Puteri Iman Afzan isn't just focusing on adults. She has got her sights set on the younger generation too. Why? Because she knows that mental health issues often start early, and catching them young can make all the difference, which she has learned from her own experience as she suffered from anxiety in her teenage years. Can you imagine the impact of a princess speaking out about such a taboo topic? It's like she is rewriting the royal rulebook. Tengku Iman isn't content with cutting ribbons or waving from balconies. She is using her voice to tackle real, often uncomfortable issues that affect people's lives. In her own words, Tengku Iman declared, "No one should suffer in silence." She is not just talking about mental health, she is advocating for a complete societal shift in how we perceive and discuss these issues. It's like she is saying, hey, if I can talk about my anxiety, you can too. And her efforts haven't gone unnoticed. Tengku Iman was appointed as Malaysia's royal patron of the Mental Illness Awareness and Support Association, MIASA. It's a fancy title, sure, but what it really means is that she is doubling down on her commitment to mental health advocacy. In 2020, the World Health Organization named her International Patron of World Mental Health Day. That's huge. A Malaysian princess on the world stage fighting for better mental health. That all sounds great, but what does the Princess Tengku Iman's life currently look like? She overcame her dark demons, driven by anxiety, and lives a happy married life now. She was married to her 32-year-old first cousin, Tengku Abu Bakar Ahmad, in August 2018. The actual wedding took place on August 24, just 11 days from the death of bridegroom's father, and was a private affair, attended only by the couple's family and close friends. The final and most festive bersanding ceremony, or evening reception as we call it, took place in a luxury hotel, with the princess wearing a glittering dress and jewelry, and local celebrity present. A year after her marriage in 2019, she gave birth to a son, named Tengku Zain-Eddin Shah. The joyous news about the birth of the young prince was shared by the Queen Raja Permaisuri Agong on her official Twitter account earlier morning, saying, "Welcome to the world, my grandson number 3. Iman has delivered her son this morning, alhamdulillah," she tweeted. On 2nd of February 2022, she gave birth to a daughter, named Tengku Aliyah Nolini, and plays a role as a mother balancing modern and traditional responsibilities, inspiring both personal and societal reflection. Tengku Iman isn't afraid to show her real self to the world. She has taken to social media to give us regular folks a peek into her personal life. And what do we see? A princess who is crazy about cats and can't get enough of a good book. Her Wi-Fi's frequently feature family photos, and she is unabashedly proud of the close-knit relationship with grandfather, Sultan Ahmad Shah, as well as her gorgeous siblings. By sharing these glimpses into her everyday life, Tengku Iman is doing something revolutionary. She is bridging the gap between royalty and regular people. She is showing that despite her prestigious background, she is relatable and down to earth. Think about it. How many times have you looked at a royal and thought, they have no idea what real life is like? Well, Tengku Iman is changing that perception one cat photo and book recommendation at a time. She is proving that you can be both regal and real, both a princess and a person. But why does this matter? Well, in a world where we are constantly bombarded with picture-perfect social media personas, Tengku Iman's authenticity is like a breath of fresh air. She is not just a princess in an ivory tower. She is a multifaceted woman juggling multiple roles, just like so many of us. Tengku Iman's journey of personal growth, emphasizing her hero-like commitment to mental health, aim to show that real royals, or millennial royals, as many would call her, can inspire change and are relatable beyond their titles. It's admirable and inspiring at the same time to see beyond the glamorous facade to her true advocacy work. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this one.